Welcome back to Omnifactory, episode 3. Alright, today we're going to build our first Gregtech machines. I'm just going to clear out some room here in my base so we can better utilize this space. There we go, that's a lot better. Alright, so what we're going to do here today, we're going to build our first machines and we're going to put them here on this back wall, and this is going to be our power line for them. Alright, let's go over here and check it out. We've got to build a Wiremill as our first machine and then the compressor as the second machine. Okay, first up, I need to make 6 of these electric motors, and I think I have all the ingredients I need on me. Here we go. So we need 16 wires, or 12 wires. So okay, here we go. I think I got it. Yeah, six motors. And here we go. Let's see if I got it. One basic Wiremill coming up. And I might have this one as well. No, I need iron plates and the pistons. Pistons, I'm going to need 1 gear, 2 rods each, and 3 plates each. So I think I have it. Let's see. Yeah, 2 pistons and 1 compressor. Alright, my first 2 machines are done. Alright, I've got the machines here touching my power line. Use my wrench to set the auto output to the downside, and then I'm going to put a crate here under each one of these. And then inside the machine, I can tell it to auto output, and it will output now to the bottom side. And here at the beginning of the game, I'm going to conserve a little power. I'm going to turn my overclocking off, because right now I've only got 1.2 million RF, and that's going to go through really fast if I overclock. Alright, so you put in your ingots at the top and the plates come out at the bottom. Same thing with the copper. Put in your copper at the top and your copper wire comes out at the bottom. This is already a 4x improvement. Before it took 2 ingots to make a plate to make 1 copper wire. Now 1 ingot gives me 2 copper wire. That's a 4x improvement. Okay, one thing with our Wiremill that just got a whole lot cheaper is our primitive circuit. As you remember, we were making these with resistors that were made with copper wire. Now we can make copper wire a lot cheaper, but we can also use this fine copper wire, which is even cheaper than the copper wire, to make the same resistors. This just gives us, I think it's an 8 to 1, so we can make these 8 times cheaper. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to batch craft up a stack of these primitive circuits, just because they're so much cheaper than they were before. Okay, just to facilitate the calculations, I'm going to add this, create this crafting calendar. Crafting calculator. The calculator works by dropping in an item you want to create and then drilling down into every item that you that's underneath it and save that configuration. It's kind of a pain, but once we get it all done here, it's going to be a huge time saver for us. Okay, so we're going to need 96 ingots. I've only got 25, so I need a little over a stack. I'm going to go ahead and just craft up 2 stacks of these right off the top. Okay, 2 stacks of red alloy dust, firing away. And just a lot more circuit boards, hooray. Okay, here we go. 3 stacks of 43, hooray. Put those in my pattern, like so. Vacuum tubes, I'm going to need 256 paper. That means I'm going to get a bunch of this. Let's see. 4 stacks of paper. Here we go, the last stacks of copper, and I should have enough in here to do this. Let's see. These go like that. Then these go like that. 2 stacks, perfect. Then one stack, two stacks of capacitors. Perfect. Now I just need 3 stacks of red alloy cables to finish this out. And it's so close. Alright, there we go. 3 stacks. 1, 2, and 3. Pop these in here. Now I've got primitive circuits for life. Okay, for our next machines, we're going to need some more 10s. I'm just going to buy a stack of 10. It's going to be a lot better now that I can make wires with the Wiremill anyway. Oh, 1 Polarizer. Hooray! And next on our list is the Lathe. 2 motors, 1 gear, and 1 piston, and then 1, oh, I'm missing 1 10 cable. There we go, 10 cable, and then 1 lathe. Hooray! Alright. Okay, now in an effort to automate these machines a little more, I'm going to build 4 conveyors so I can auto feed in to these machines. Here we go. That's 8 motors. And we should be able to make 4 conveyor belts. Hooray! And this is how you set these up. Take the torch down. I'm going to put these crates here on top, crates on the bottom, and then insert these into the top grid section on each of these machines. Then use the screwdriver on the same top portion of the grid and tell it to import, 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 and import. And then I'll also need to wrench these last 2 machines and say export there. Great, now I can put machines in here and they will auto eject in there, and I can buffer up tons of things in the top section. Make sure it works here. Take those out and yep, they feed right in. Perfect. Okay, I've got everything queued up in my machines to make all the ingredients I need for my 5 new steam dynamos, and it's going to be a perfect time. As you can see, I had a little bit of buffer, but that buffer is going down rapidly. I think though I'll have everything crafted just in time. I'm going to steal these to 5 more of these furnaces like so. Perfect. Okay, here we go. I got 10 of these and 5 of those. And 5 of these. Pop those in. And now I'm waiting on the gears and yeah, just the gears. Great. Finally, 10 gears. Pop those in here. Like so. And now I've got 5 more steam dynamos. Alright, let me grab some of these and these and then sleep through the night. Now I've tested this before. There's no creepers hiding around here. Alright, tested this before, and one of these is actually powerful enough to support 3 of these. So like that, and then power, power, power. Great. So now I should have 3 of those feeding in there. Perfect and perfect. Oh, wonderful. And then here with 3 of my machines running at once, I am basically just below negative. Barely have enough to, yeah, perfect. So this is about right. 3 will power these 4 machines. Okay, like I did with the circuits, I'm going to go ahead and make a stack of the motors because I need these in all my machines going forward. I'm just going to buy, let's see, 4 stacks of 10 to make that happen. Okay, here we go. We got a stack of electric motors. Hooray! Alright, this is a good stopping point. We've got our basic machines up and running. Next episode, we're going to make our fluid extractor and solidifiers and work our way up here to get our item conduits. The conduits are going to allow us to automate machines even further than a simple in and out. See you then.